So like during the last 6 years, like what are some big like markers that kind of made you keep going? Because you said 3 months,
Oh,
three
yeah, yeah.
months, 6 months, then it's like I'm done counting.
It was really just I felt myself getting better. And I think like there's an element when you start where you have to be a little delusional because no one you're just not like when you compare yourself to professional comedians and the people that everyone knows, like you're nowhere near. It's like
No, it's
it's an
embarrassing.
embarrassing comparison, but you have to see something in yourself where you think, I think I can get better at this, or I think there's a spark here, there's something interesting, and I'm enjoying it. And you keep going. And every 3 months, I would I would look back at and I'd watch a tape or listen to a set from 3 months before, and be so embarrassed by that told me that I'd gotten better.
That's
And then
good.
3 months later, listen back to 3 months before. Oh God. So it's like, okay, if I'm able, like if the learning curve is this steep, let's keep riding it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that dynamic almost like continues to this day, where if I watch something from 3 months ago, there's some stuff where I'm going to be like, ugh.
I mean, that's good. That is like positive growth, and I think it's like the same way with even non-comedy stuff. Like like sometimes, like the memories part of Facebook almost feels like a psychological attack every now
Yes.
and then because it's like, oh, here's something I posted 10 years ago. It's like, oh my god, what the hell? Why did I think that was funny, interesting, cute, whatever?
Yeah, yeah.
It's just like it's like reminding you the awful person you used to be.
I think that's Facebook just reminding us that, hey, man, everything you've posted, we have it.
Yeah. Don't go away. Something
Don't-
bad might
yeah,
happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice drunken pictures you had there from college. Be
Yeah.
a shame if something happened to him.
Yeah. Good luck running for president.
Yeah, and but even like the same thing, it is painful with that stuff
Yeah.
and deeply cringe inducing, but
But I think it's important.
it is, and you try to remind yourself that like, oh, this means I've grown as a person,
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
gotten better either comedically or just as a human being.
I told someone just the other day who's like relatively new, and I said, look, the second most important thing to do as a newer comic is to record all your sets. And the most important thing to do is to listen to the recordings.
Mm-hmm.
Because everyone records it now, but like you got to listen, and it's painful.
It is
Sometimes,
painful,
yeah.
but it's also nice in that like, because sometimes I'll have, and I'm sure you've experienced this too, where I'll have a set and it's like, oh my god, that was awful, and then I'll go back and watch the tape. It's like actually it's never as bad as you thought
Yeah, yeah.
it was, and it's never as good as you thought it was.
Yeah, yeah. It's interesting how it always compresses. Like you thought you killed, and then you watch it, you're like, well, that was okay.
Yeah.
And you thought you bombed, and you watch it, you're like, oh, well, that wasn't as bad as I thought.
Mhm.
It's always somewhere in the middle.
The pit in my stomach wasn't
Yeah.
necessary.